Amai Odayaka is an okay rival, not problematic, not like most of the other characters. But to make this series continue, I decided to draw her too. She has a completely fine design, they nailed her right out of the bag, but I draw her how I would design her. She is the second rival from the game in Yandere Simulator, but in my rewrite she'll be the third rival of the game. For her design, I changed quite a lot of things actually. I made her hair much longer than what her hairstyle was before, and she has a curly hair texture as well. But since she's a cook, she should have something on her hair to not let her into the baked goods, so she now has a bandana in her hair. Now I know that having some of her hair out in the open can still fall into the foods, but she's too cute like this. I also decided to give her some freckles, which match her cutesy vibe. For her outfit, I gave her a long pencil skirt because I thought that it would match her jacket, where she only buttoned up the first button. The major point that I changed is her skin tone. When I first imagined her, I thought that I will give her a more darker skin color, like a really dark one. But I changed my mind. I did want to give some extra things to her design, but I thought that it would make her too busy and too crowded, and the other characters have more of a simplistic styles, so I wouldn't give her these many things. And I also had an idea where I would make Amai have a chubby body shape, but that is such a harmful stereotype. If somebody likes cooking and baking, then it doesn't necessarily mean that they're out of shape, darling. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being overweight, don't get me wrong, but that is kinda weird that the food-related character is the only one who carries more fat on her body. So I decided to give her more of a curvy shape. I'm really proud of Yandere actually.
Lay down for a treat! Oh, what a good boy!
For making a character that is not that controversial. It's quite rare to see an okay character from him, I'm not gonna lie. She isn't fat, she makes sense, she's normal. The only thing that I don't really like about her is that she's kinda one-noted. Like, she's all about baking, and I feel like it would be so much nicer if she would have more of a personality. She kinda lacks in the personality part. Her problem is about her parents' bakery, and almost all of the dialogue that she's talking about is baking related. Not even talking about her suitor being her right-hand cook. I forgot his name, but I honestly don't really care, and I'm too lazy to check it out. He is identical to Amai, and it kinda looks like Sweet Home Alabama. The concept of Senpai and Amai meeting is kinda awesome, I'm not gonna lie, so I will make something similar like that. Amai and Senpai was waiting in the bus stop, waiting for the bus. When it arrived, Amai sit and Senpai decided to stand. During the ride, a really weird, perverted person started talking to Amai, which clearly made her uncomfortable, but the courageous Senpai brushed him off from Amai and they began chatting. And this is how they started developing feelings each other and realizing that they are in the same school and etc. Also, every rival has some problems, And for Amai, I decided to make it about grades. She isn't the most nerdish person, and she would rather go shopping or make cookies than sitting and studying. But she's failing a class, and she really needs some help from you so that she can pass. You could tutor her and befriend her, so that you could hear about her love life, insecurities, and many of these stuffs, because she really loves to yap about her own things. But it could also backfire her. And also, you could give some fake informations for her to make her fail. I also decided to think about some unique deaths. That's for the characters, and for Amai, I would make an accident in the cooking club where you would put a trap in the oven, for example, and that would explode and kills her. Or as I said earlier, make her fail her class. And when she fails her class, she would be totally embarrassed and she would change schools due to this. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really hoped I made this entertaining to you. And make sure to subscribe. And I see you in the next one. I was Golden Mind. Bye bye.